able to shoot this, and I think this is the first time I'm holding it. But yeah, we're headed to Bombay. We're headed to BudX NBA, and I think it's the first time I am going for a BudX event after like ages, right? Pranay wants to get a hair transplant.
We're actually going to Turkey
No man, we're not going to Turkey. Maybe Pranay needs to go.
to get a hair transplant.
No hair transplants. What are the kind of men that get hair transplants? It doesn't need to be
That's
too
a very
philosophical.
tricky question.
The men who get hair transplants are in need of getting hair transplants. That's the kind of men that get hair transplants.
Why do you need a hair transplant?
So if you're losing hair,
You don't want to get a hair transplant.
I don't want to get a hair transplant. Because when I was balding, I saw the process of getting a hair transplant.
Yeah.
I was like, I cannot do this.
अभी तो मैं भी नहीं करा सकता. I think the next 20 years.
Okay, anyway, coming back to the point, why are we going to Bombay, Pranay?
We are going to Bombay to produce Nightcap with KSC with Budweiser India and NB in India.
And-
Nightcap is going to be at NB India.
And thanks to Auster for making this happen. Auster is a platform that enables storytellers to like create more stories. Like storytellers like me. Like if I want to go and cover the event today, it was Auster who actually helped me out with their fund to enable this. What I was trying to do, and I don't know how many people do this at the airport every day, like vlog around, but it feels fucking strange. Pranay wants to hold the camera and not record. He's horrible at filmmaking, and he's been telling me that he wants to interview Derek Fisher. Will you be able to interview fucking Derek Fisher? Can't even fucking take the phone and say hello.
Sorry, Derek Fisher.
It's really difficult to be a fat person at the airport, like, because I feel like there's a lot of walking required, and if you're late for your flight, then you're fucked.
I thought you were talking about me.
No. Yeah, there's strangely nobody else vlogging at the airport, so this feels so strange. I think we're good to like podcast. I can't hold the camera and also talk. So I'm very excited to go for this. Why? Because I haven't been for any festival in a long time, and I decided to myself like 2 years ago that the only time I go for a festival, or at least here, because we'd been pitching for a lot of festivals and none of them were going through. The real reason like I decided to myself was I was like, I will not go and attend a festival until and unless we're working with them, and this is the reason I'm super excited. Like a month ago we started working on the pitch to Budweiser that he was gonna come and like cover your event.
More than a month. I think 3 months.
The idea was to cover this as a cultural movement through our lens, and we sent out the decks to like every stakeholder that was involved, and we heard back from everyone. We heard great things, and they said they'll get back. But they, as you know, like people do tend to get back a little later. 5 days ago we received confirmation from like Budweiser that they'd like to do this, and we were like, amazing. And then Budweiser was like, but you gotta do it on your own. Like do it, but like it's all you. But you require some level of production, you require some level of partners. And that is when I saw that Auster has been giving their grant out, and like Auster and us have been working since Nightcap season 1. So I send the deck across to folks at Auster, and they love it, and they're like, you should 100% do it. And then they helped us fund the project, and that's why we're here. We're heading to Bombay. Yeah, we're heading to Bombay. Pranay is only here for sound effects. What was I doing on the flight, Pranay? I was out, right?
Yeah. Pass the F out.
I did pass the F out.
I also passed out actually.
Yeah? I have a superpower. Pranay can't stop looking at the girl who's behind me.
Bro, Kunal, it's the BudX NBA thing.
They're also in the BudX NBA thing that we're course what we're doing today. And that's so fucking cool.
The view looks like a ashram view. Where Ashram would just sit.
Lush and beautiful. Welcome to Bombay. Okay, we've made a sweet entry at the spot, and this is what we said. Okay, my tints match the color of the decor, which I'm happy about. Yes.
We just entered the BudX NBA and the host of Nightcap is fueling up.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll know when the beat comes in though. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
What's good, bro?
Should we do cowboy? I think we should also put cowboy sound on it. Sorry, Mom. We should put the cowboy too, right?
What's
so
up? What's up? What's happening,
which one is this? Is the plus or the minus?
What's up?
Why do you go up? Yeah.
Welcome to BudX NBA. We walked into Hanuman Kyle sound check, and there could be no better moment for us to walk in here. The event hasn't even started. We're going with like the sound checks right now. But in the meantime, we'll go talk to some people and what people are up to around, how the crew's feeling, who are other people involved here. Let's go check it out. Okay, we have more people doing the balls. And what was the idea behind doing this?
I mean, we just thought that. The whole thing revolves around basketballs, right?
Okay, that's fair.
So
That's a
what's
good
the
idea.
most core thing about a basketball? That's a ball.
It's a ball.
And that ball itself is a metaphor for movement, for art, for like everything
that you stand for.
that
and
I stand for, that
NBA
NBA stands for,
for.
that Budweiser stands
Correct.
for.
Yeah.
So this is sort of like an homage to the whole. It's a culture.
Yeah. और बाकी जितने इवेंट होते हैं कौन किस टाइप के इवेंट पे जाते हो आप?
सर हम लोग का तो इवेंट रहता है, हर इवेंट में जाते रहते हैं,
अच्छा।
गाना का सिंगर वगैरह आते रहते हैं।
ये आज अच्छा नहीं बना हुआ, बहुत अच्छा बना हुआ है ना?
सर अच्छा बना हुआ है।
ये एक डिजाइनर हैं आकिब वानी,
हाँ
उन्होंने बनाया है आज ये पूरा सेटअप, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
नहीं बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, नंबर बना
है ना? और आप फोटो खिंचवा रहे थे, आप बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हो आज।
ठीक है सर,
थैंक यू हमारे से बात करने के लिए।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, Divakar. So tell me one thing, like if there were a campaign that you would like to do, like and which is completely funded for, what would that campaign be for you?
Campaign in what sense though?
Anything, like any dream idea that you have, that you, in terms of like shooting a video, maybe doing like a small event.
An event with Nike would be banging.
We
a
love-
campaign with Nike.
Yeah. And what is stopping you to get to like?
I think Nike's not explored the country yet.
Yeah.
I think Nike is still to come to the country and understand fashion is growing, sports is growing, NBA is doing cooler stuff from what
Exactly.
they did last year. I think NBA last time did a show in 2018, which was Sacramento and Indiana Pacers playing a game.
Right.
But today they have Santanu Hazarika doing something, Budweiser has a power.
Exactly.
Cool things coming up. So I think
Correct.
if Nike shows some interest.
Yeah. Any artists that you've been particularly following yourself?
I love Benga. Obviously,
Yeah.
I grew up to his music.
Same.
Back in college, and I used to study. I used to just sit on the internet and go through every genre of music that's available.
Right.
That's how I know of Benga.
Yeah, and
I had to get him.
amazing UK heavy bass music, right?
Definitely. I think Skrillex and all of these guys got inspiration from Benga and Scream and Plastic
one of the
Shell.
OGs
Yes.
in the
and drum
scene.
and bass and
Yes.
dubstep scene. So that's what it is.
Yeah. And what were your other early influences like? JD?
While growing up, I was listening to a lot of Tiesto, the trance bit of things.
Correct.
ATB.
Yeah. And JD's a music veteran like us. I don't think JD anything to do with basketball for you today?
No, I'm
Okay, we
too
music
short to
buffs.
play, but
Yeah.
averagely height.
No.
Just to let you know, which is good.
No, we're not average, man. Come on. From a culture point of view, what are you feeling? How's the energy today?
The energy,
excited to see?
absolutely. The vibe is great. So the first NBA India games that happened at Dome itself were also produced by me. At that time, I was with a different promoter at that time though. But yeah, I'm actually looking for the dunk shows. They're beautiful. People haven't experienced them much in India.
Correct.
So
and were there dunk shows happening last time as well?
yes, absolutely.
He's like, let me get the fucking kicks back. That ain't the guy. This the guy. This the guy.
Fresh new pairs of off-whites.
Yes.
You see that? Fat Joe on that shit.
You know what's up?
Really, show the show.
Yeah, these are mine, huh? Oh yeah.
But that's okay, I'll pick it up.
JD went like, you poor bitch, let me show you what's up.
I told you.
Oh yeah, I didn't remember what I ordered actually, but yeah, nice ones.
The NBA has divided teams. There's some favoritism going on in the teams. Team Payton has been doing a lot of trash talking. I just want to tell you that.
Yeah? Is that what's up?
Yeah.
You
and
want to say
Team
something
Fisher
to
is
them?
just like the easy, chilled out people. They're just like relaxed.
What about Team Payton?
Team Payton's a talented team.
Are you
A
guys,
very
you guys are
talented team.
brothers is what I hear.
Yeah.
And are you competing against each other in the same team?
On the court, it's always a competition.
Okay, amazing.
Off the court, it's just
love
love.
We're always in the same.
Yeah, but who are you rooting for today? Your brother or yourself?
I'm always rooting for my younger brother.
Okay, sweet. Okay,
I'm rooting for me too.
When NBA came into India, when me and NBA started doing jam sessions.
which was back when?
2012, 2013.
Okay,
Abhishek
amazing.
was way younger.
Right.
We used to go to different cities. We used to do NBA jam sessions in colleges and just see like how people were passionate about basketball and then introduce the NBA culture, get some hip hop, this and that. And now it's reached a crazy stage. So we feel really like good about the fact that we were part of the groundwork. And today, even when the global games happened in India, 2019,
Correct.
I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe that the NBA players, two teams are here, they're playing, and you know the glitz and the glamour.
It keeps getting bigger.
No, it's amazing because this is more about the culture of what NBA is,
Exactly.
what Budweiser is.
Correct.
Music, hip hop, art, expression.
Yes, culture, that's what it stands for, right? Okay, this is season 2, episode 1 of Nightcap with KSE back again, but like this is edition 2 at the BudX NBA house, designed by Mr. Akib Wani. When we got him on the pod, we told you he's a fucking legend, right?
Yes, this time we are actually outside of a podcast room, actually where we build things, where we show you everything that I spoke about. So it's nice to actually see you
Exactly,
here.
he's no fluff, he's all game.
Thank you so much.
How long did it take you to build this?
Well, it's actually been quite some time for us. This has been a conversation going on since 2023. And initially, this was something we pitched. We started working in 2023, November, sent in some designs. They're like, yeah, this looks cool. Then there was complete silence. Then they came back probably in January again.
This
and
year?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were like, you know what, this is very exciting for us to obviously because we've been wanting to do something with NBA. And what we've essentially done, we've designed the brand identity, we've done animation.
It looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, to start off, we're exploring each and every detail and each and every zone with the man who's designed it. Because people are like, wow, just look at the production. That is half of the man doing it. So come check it out.
So this is the Bud Wall of Fame, essentially talking about everything that Bud is as an icon, which is essentially talking about, you know, its past, its history, and what is it that it has brought to India, which is essentially the Budweiser Magnum there as well.
Okay.
Along with that, there are some bits and pieces from Boiler Room that they've been hosting for years, and then there are other parts of it also as well, right?
So
there is
BudX
that.
has done some cool things over the past few years.
The torch bearers for cool things in India, and essentially which is where we are in the midst of all of this as well.
BudX NBA house.
So this is an exclusive merch made for the Bud NBA house. In fact, so if you see, this is a very cool polo tee that was built along with some, some patches that have been essentially been produced as well. So that talk about the entire
everything you've made.
Yes. So from having to choose what the collar would look like, to what kind of embroidery we would need, to what are the these graphics, and how do we rather want them? Do we want them as TTH stickers? Do we want them as embroidery patches? We basically look into every damn
So we've
detail.
done with Akib has done the Olympic jersey, the Asian Games as well, the Indian cricket team, and now the NBA.
Yes. So this is for the games that are happening tonight, the Celebrity 3
Amazing.
versus 3 games. So there's going to be a red team versus a blue team. This obviously being the red one. So if you see again nicely in screen and simple, branded for the entire.
Who are you
event.
most excited to see on the court today?
I think Badshah really. I'm really
Badshah,
excited.
right? And he looks fit in his new pictures.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dear friend. We are from the same school actually.
Oh, no way.
Yes, and
Buddies.
super excited to see him.
Look at that 1-of-1.
And this is the special jacket, and this was actually made for the legends Gary Payton and Derek Fisher. They're going to be wearing this. They've in fact the other day they told me, you know what, we loved it so much that we want to actually take some for our family as well, which was like probably the best compliment, because having a legend to say that is, you know, probably the icing on the cake. Yeah, so this is something that we did. Here is a very cool installation that has only Budweiser cans forming the bow tie together, and that's something that we put together.
Yes. Okay. Tell me more about this. Oh, Aqib, this is brilliant. How do you even think? How do you come up with all of this? What are you doing in office?
I mean, just, you know, listening to, wanting to understand how is it that we can elevate an experience. So just doing that all of that as well.
And then also pulling up for the event and also doing everything fancy.
Yeah.
Okay, we also have a record store here.
Yep. So this is a very cool setup for people to come check out vinyl. Yeah. Listen to their own music if they're getting bored of what's being played there. Come, relax, enjoy this part of the space, and just listen to your favorites.
Yes.
Really.
Okay, amazing.
And there's one more very cool area, which is this. It's called the Step In Snap Loud area, and this is what that looks like. So this is an infinity room, one of my favorites to do at events, because again, this is something that is a very cool immersive space as an experience. Yeah. And what we end up doing is, you know, have mirrors everywhere, and just if you look up and down, it's just infinite, visuals everywhere.
So we did check this out with Santanu in the afternoon. We'd love to hear what you've done here.
So the idea was to create something together.
Sweet.
For the entire piece of basketball, which is obviously basketball. And it's obviously synonymous with the sneaker culture, right? And that's what essentially the idea was, to have a nice big wire frame sneaker right here. Again, completely made by wires.
No way.
And that was the idea, to have it right here in the center of basketballs really put together. So the basketballs are curated by Shantanu himself and these 6 artists that he's worked with.
Correct.
And right at the center of it is something that represents the part of the whole culture, which is sneakers.
And this is by you?
Yes, this one's by me. Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
So together we do this.
What was the idea behind the stage and the lighting and all of that?
So this was actually the 4th stage design that we presented.
Yeah.
And all 4 of them are very close to my heart.
Right.
Obviously this one was chosen for something like this. Why we really liked all of this, we enjoyed working on this, was also the way we could play with the type, and the visuals could really become something that's immersive, and it's just beyond throwing, geometric shapes. So if you see this and that together work very well as a combination.
Now I see it.
Yeah.
It's culture, hype, music. Let's go. Aqib, thanks so much for your time.
Cheers. Have a good one.
I sat for a good 45 minutes listening to that panel. There were very interesting people on the panel. We had Nishka as the moderator, then there's Prapdeep, there was Jeff Tins from Sicknobile, then Bobby Mami. They had so much to talk about the South Asian diaspora in their own regions, and we'll see if we get to talk to them about some of their experiences here as well. But there was a lot to learn during the panel. You've been DJing for 15 years as a Bollywood DJ. That came as a surprise to me.
Yeah, so I've been, but I'm glad we get to do what we do right now, and to be in this city, back to the motherland. But the one thing we manifested was the first ever international gig that we ever did would be in the motherland, and we are happy to be here.
This is your first international gig with Sicknobile.
Yes.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
What are you most excited about today?
I think the celeb game.
The celeb game?
Yeah.
Who are you most excited to see on the game?
Ahuja.
Yeah. I tell you what, likewise, because he's one of the legit Delhi boys.
Yeah,
of course. Plays basketball.
I'm supporting.
Everything.
I'm Team Ahuja, and I want to see him play also. So
Exactly. How do you like the mic?
The mic is dope, I gotta say.
Cool, right?
I like the weight of this mic.
How are we liking the energy today here?
The energy is vivacious.
Can we invite our sister as well?
Energy is bubbling.
Yeah, come through.
And now that my sister's here, it's just like whatever,
Are you excited for your game today?
Yeah, man, of course. Like, this setup is really incredible to see this quality. And, you know, like.
Did you expect this?
They kept telling me that they told me about what they do in Brazil. So I had a vision of it. Yeah. But I was like, I know the dome.
Yeah, exactly.
But the transformation they've done is really
exactly. Arkeb's done a wonderful job, right? Arkebani, the designer. Yeah. Your role in with NBA merchandise, getting it to India has been instrumental, right? So like, what inspired you to do it?
Man, I mean, like there's this Takashi, he's this artist in Japan. He just did this Louis Vuitton collab. He said something that like I think encompasses it. He was like, when he was an artist growing up, his art was really weird. And the only people that sort of accepted him were the sneaker community. That's how he became a sneaker guy. So like, for me, basketball was that. I got into sneakers, and I've traveled and I've lived in a lot of different places. Wherever I've gone, basketball has made me meet my friends.
Exactly. So what's the energy like for you today? Like, what are you feeling? Who are you most excited about seeing?
I think tomorrow there's some great acts. So I'm definitely coming back tomorrow for Benga. And Baby J, Tyler Turner. That should be good too. I mean, it's nice, dude. It's nice to see this.
Are you big on NBA? Are you big on basketball?
I mean, I used to watch basketball, but I went towards more football and started playing football and also, I mean, I think, but it's good. I think it's a good place for people who are excited about this culture to come together.
Okay, so we got some hype on. Let's see what's up. This is supposed to be one of the coolest dance crews out of America. So let's see what they got. How are you feeling? You're apparently playing the game, which I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm lacing up. It's a wild card.
You're the wild card? We heard about the wild card.
For Team Peyton. I think our team's pretty stacked, man. We got Dhruv, we got Run Vijay, we got my brother.
Okay, we got some fucking slam dunking going on. Make some noise. Yo, folks from the Sacramento Kings are doing some dunks here, and the energy is fucking viral. Now, welcome to the real episode of Nightcap with KSC with Aditya Bhalla, courtside, NBA house with BudX. We're watching the celebrity game live. How you feeling?
I'm excited to Team Delhi.
Team Delhi, you said?
In the paint, never flop. At the rim like who? Get the crown like Braun.
How's the energy today? Isn't it different a little bit?
Incredible. Bombay brings the energy, but even more so when it's like, we got music in the building, we got basketball, we got fashion, we got everything.
Yeah, who game are you enjoying right now?
Honestly, I didn't expect so, but Run Vijay is like killing it. And he's on fire, and Arvind as well is like, they're both going back to back with threes, and yeah, love it.
Which team are you supporting?
I'm supporting the team of life, just like it's been good vibes. Everyone.
Okay. Good guy, Shah. Who are you most excited to see?
I'm excited to see both of my coaches. Both of my coaches.
Yeah.
I started my 2K journey with Derek on my wrist, and my defensive player has Peyton. So why not?
Exactly.
Dream come true.
Right. And whose team are you supporting today? Nobody. You're neutral, friendly, good vibes.
I'm here for NBA house.
Okay, we got that. And Budweiser.
And Budweiser, of
course. How's the game for you?
Bro, I've never sat courtside. This is the first time. That was incredible, man.
Who do you enjoy the most?
For Team Peyton, so they won.
They won. Hey. You're winning for us today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Who do you enjoy the most? Whose game did you enjoy the most?
What's that?
Whose game did you enjoy the most?
Bro, I'm here. I'm rooting for my boy Anand.
Okay, nice.
Anand, shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Delhi, represent, baby.
Yes. Whose courtside trip do you like the most?
Courtside trip?
Yeah. I think it's yours.
Hey man, listen, besides mine?
Yeah.
Besides yours? Besides mine?
Hey, that's right. He loves my trip, right? Hey. Big shot. We got the captain, Anand the Hoosier.
Yes, sir.
The winning captain. Yes, how's the game for you?
Winnington, bro, the game was great. I got to watch.
Yeah.
I got to chill. Our team, our girls tore it up. Right. Started the game off, finished it off right. Won the right way.
Yeah. How's the experience getting coached by Peyton?
Bro, it's amazing, man. You see how he's like, we're winning. There was no two ways about it, So seeing that competitive side was really cool, actually.
How's
it's
it
everything
like?
They talk about,
How's it like having your brother in the team as a white card? Right?
Yeah, for sure. Got a couple steals.
Hey, the OG killers.
Okay, we got Young Raja, we got Ace, we got Anand. Okay. Okay, we already got him. We got him. Anyway, whose game shocked you the most?
Run Vijay.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks he's gonna do amazing.
Yeah.
But you don't expect him to do like the low-key, like throwing it behind but not looking, the like shooting and like going and like kissing the... He ate.
He did eat. Were you rooting for anyone? Do you know who
Team, yeah. So Ranvijay, Harman are my boys. Shout out Ranvijay and Harman.
Yeah.
Shout out Badshah, Chandigarh. Right. He represented back in the day. I'm gonna represent it now.
Yeah, Ranvijay fucking killed it during the game today, man. Everybody's been raving about it. Whose performance are you most excited to see today?
Hanuman kind of.
HMK, baby.
In this house, bro. It feels personal when you always know the person's art is there and you see them finally getting the recognition they deserve, I feel.
Okay, whose game surprised you the most?
Bro, the lady on the patent team.
Yeah,
with the tats.
lady. Yes.
Oh my, that was hard. She got a 3-point shot, hard as fuck. She was guarding Varun as well. Hard as fuck. She was good.
Whose performance are you most excited to see tonight?
Man, you know HMK, man.
We got HMK.
Big stepper.
Yeah, look, he's the real big stepper. How many years has it been since you've been playing basketball?
26 years now. 26.
Wow.
26 years.
Oh, so you started playing when you were born? Because you look 26, my dude.
I'm not going to tell you my age.
Yeah, looking fresh.
I'm 31. I've been playing since I started playing when I was 5 years old. Okay. Basically.
Yeah. Favorite team?
If you could see, I have a big Kobe Bryant tattoo here. So that wouldn't have been a question if you could see my tattoo.
Show it. Yeah, it's the crowd that wants it, dude. No, you gotta do it.
I'll send you a picture.
That was it for us at the court. We got to talk to some really interesting people. And the energy was fucking unmatched. This is BudX NBA. This is Nightcap with KSC. And thanks to Auster for making this happen. And we love the sport. We love the energy.